It's a beautiful Sunday. It's raining. There's showers over here. So we are having a good time today in another live stream. There's beauty in strange things. So says the title. There's beauty in strange things. The other day, I went to the fruit market. My mission was to buy some bananas, some mangoes, and maybe a few apples. Just the day-to-day fruits which we just like to have in the fruit basin. As I was walking along the market, mingling with other people, people doing their shopping. I just was walking around the aisles, looking for my ordinary fruits, looking for my bananas, looking for my apples, looking for the mangoes. I would see them over there, beyond, these bananas are always shining. The apples are always like gleaming, and the mangoes are always attractive. But what happened was strange. So as I was walking around, that fruit aisle in the fruit market, something caught my attention. You can't believe this. Something caught my attention. I just stood there, and looking and gazing at this strange item. And they were in a case, these items. There were several of them. So they caught my attention. I wasn't believing what I was seeing. And I just, I had never seen this item before. I just froze there like like I'm looking at, I don't know, maybe it's a wild animal. But in actual fact, it wasn't a wild animal. I just stood there gazing, you know, gazing in wonder, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So I got closer to this casing where this item was, and again I just stood there looking and just marveling at it because I had never seen it before. It just like it was captivating. It just made me wonder, oh, what's this really, what is this? Those were the questions lingering in my brain. I just kept on asking myself. Unfortunately, that day I went alone. Yeah, usually I go to these markets with family members, but that day I happened to be alone. So I just, folded my arms and was just looking, yeah, like I was in a lonely forest. But in actual fact, oh, this was a wonder. Just as I was about to touch these fruits, they were fruits, imagine. Just as I was about to touch this item, the greengrocer, one of the greengrocers approached me and just smiled at me and said, "Oh, I know what has got your attention." And he was saying to me, "You've just stood there for maybe like 5 minutes. What's happening?" The greengrocer was asking me. And I just, smiled back to him, and he continued to say, "I know the reason for your freezing there. I know the reason why you are just standing there. It's because of this amazing. Look at that. It's because I was marveling at this amazing fruit." Have you ever seen this fruit? It is a wonder. So the story goes on, and then the greengrocer just explained to me about this fruit, and it really caught my attention. It really caught my interest. Then we went on to have the conversation. Um, I asked him, uh, how it is, where it is coming from, how it is consumed, and he gave me a brief explanation. That's like they always do. The greengrocers are really helpful in most places. So he explained to me about this fruit. What an amazing fruit. Look at it. Look at it. This is the wonder. Wonders will never cease to happen. That's what I always say. So this is the fruit, the very fruit which caught my eyes. It's called the Rambutan, or Rambutan. This is called the Rambutan. So what happened? I ended up buying them, and I forgot all about the apples. I forgot all about the bananas because I was just going to spend maybe about £3 on apples. What else? Bananas and maybe a mango, some mangoes. So I just forgot all about them. And I ended buying this amazing rambutan. Look at that. So I just came home with the rambutan. It just caught my eye. And I just fell in love with them. And here we go. We have the rambutan. So today I'm going to talk about the rambutan, the strange fruit which caught my eyes, which nearly made me freeze in the market. So let me explain to you about the rambutan. Well, I have 6 of them, so they took over the bananas, the apples, and the mango. And now, today I'm going to taste them for the first time. Imagine that. So, let's see. Let me just give an explanation uh, about the rambutan. The rambutan are an amazing fruit. Look at them closely. The rambutan are the size of lychees. Yeah, they are the size of lychees. Lychees do not have these hairs, but they are similar. They are in the same family, I should think. The rambutan is believed to be native to Southeast Asia. It is believed to be native to countries like Malaysia and also a country called Indonesia. So if you go to Indonesia, these fruits are not exotic. But if you come to other countries like maybe here in Europe or in Africa, the rambutan is exotic. So exotic is all about a strange fruit coming to a country. Like, for example, here where I am, the rambutan is exotic. Is exotic. It doesn't grow where I am. So when a fruit doesn't grow where you are, it is exotic. So this is what we have today. We have the rambutan. Yeah, they look so pokey. So the other thing about the rambutan is that it is stunning, extraordinary, strange. It is like when you see it for the first time, you wouldn't like even to touch them. But it's just a fruit. It's just a fruit like any other fruit. And the rambutan is strange to other people. The rambutan is jaw dropping. Seeing for the first time, you say, oh, what's this? You just wonder what the fruit is. So it's outstanding. So how can we describe the rambutan? We need to describe the rambutan. The rambutan is the word rambutan. They say, according to those who know much about the fruit, they say the rambutan is all about these spikes. And rambutan comes from the word hair, our hair. So these are like spiky hairs. So the name comes from hair. And the rambutan um, is a surprise in nature. This the spikes, cover the skin. I would think the reason why this plant, this fruit has spikes, is just to protect itself. Nature is always, the best thing ever. Our plants are always the best thing ever. Our plants are always protecting themselves with the skins, with the hairs, with the spikes, just to name a few. So we are happy to have the rambutan. Let me just read what my friends, the guests, are saying in the chat. We have welcome Henry Nowley. Lovely to see you here, Henry. Hello, Becky. Lovely to see you here. Hello, EXO. I can't read it. Lovely to see you here. I don't know what Eva is saying. I don't know what this is. Hello, Jordan. Jordan is saying, those look so pokey. Yeah, they look pokey, but see, I can just rub them in my hands. They are just lovely, lovely, beautiful fruits. Ansmana, nice to see you here. Ansmana Drama, nice to have you in the chat. Ansmana is a strong supporter. It is lovely to have you today. Uh, so I can just carry on just explaining about the rambutan. So the rambutan is this spiky hairs. They are really soft. You would think they are going to poke you. No, they are really soft, and I think it is a way of protecting the precious stuff in them. So maybe when creatures come over, like the pests, they'll just say, oh, this is spiky, and they'll run away. They'll go away. So it's nature trying to make the rambutan sustain itself and grow and mature. So the rambutan has the spike skin. We can always compare the rambutan with the lychees. The lychees do not have the spikes, but the skin is similar to the lychees. That's why I'm saying the lychees and the rambutan are close relatives. So that's the structure of the rambutan. So let's look again at the skin of the rambutan. Let's look at the skin of the rambutan. So the rambutan the skin is really, it's hard. It's very hard. The skin is hard, like the leeches, So the rambutan grows as a tree. It grows as a tree, and the people in Southeast Asia, they know this, and they can bear with me that the rambutan grows as a tree, and then when they are ripe, like they are now, they pick them from the tree. So the fruit is oval shaped, like an egg. Look at that. It's oval shaped like an egg. So the rambutan fruit is oval shaped, and it is fleshy. These spikes are not hard, they are fleshy. So the spikes are fleshy, meaning they are soft. They are really soft to touch, They are like a sponge-like structure, very soft to touch, and just beautiful. They are really beautiful. So the spikes are soft to touch, and the skin is like leathery. If I remove these spikes, the skin is smooth like leather. They are leathery. So Asmano is saying, Drame is saying, hi, I'm back. Yeah, I've said, lovely to have you back, Ansmana. And Ansmana Drame says, hi. And Ansmana Drama says, thank you. Ansmana Drama says, thank you for teaching us. Yeah, if I find something like strange, and something which is not very popular, it is always nice to share the ideas, to share whatever item you find in the environment, because we need to know these things, you know. It's just a wonderful world with wonderful fruits, with wonderful people, wonderful animals. Yeah, you see? So Ansmana Drama is saying, please, okay, that's fine, Ansmana. So we are here enjoying the rambutan, the rambutan. We are here enjoying the rambutan. So um, the spikes are really soft. The skin is a bit hard, and the fruit is oval shaped like the lychees, like an egg. Uh, So when you see this one, wow, it's a sight, or it's something to marvel at. It's a wonder. It's a complete, and the outside is complete opposite of the inside. The outside is hard with spiky structures, but the inside, I'll show you, it is quite different. You'll see when I slice it open. So the white inside, you'll see that there is some amazing structure in the inside, and the rambutan has a seed, and what you eat, you don't eat the spikes, no ways. You don't eat the skin, no, you can't eat the skin. You eat the flesh part inside the fruit. So that's what you eat. So the white part is edible, which is inside, and that white part, we call that white part aril, like the aril of the pomegranate. So the white part is called the aril. So now I'm going to reveal this amazing fruit. So just bear with me as I reveal this interior of this amazing fruit. So just going to uh, reveal the inside of the amazing fruit. So here is our fruit. Put it somewhere high so that we really see what is inside the fruit. Let me just maybe we need to see what is inside the fruits. So this is revealing time. Revealing time. We're going to reveal, as I reveal the fruit, what is inside. The fruit of wonder. Let's reveal it. So this is the first time. So I want to choose one which is ripe. I think all of them are ripe. The color is like maroon, you know, it's reddish, you know, in color. So it has a hard stalk here, very hard. The stalk, this one, you know, just like what we do with the lychees. So here we go, using the knife. Just be careful. Yeah. have to be careful. Yeah, they say there's a seed inside. Wow! Look at this amazing, extraordinary, amazing, extraordinary fruit. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, it's similar to the lychees. So we have the spikes, we have the leathery skin, and the big reveal. We are now seeing the big reveal. So let's just remove the other skin, and let's just, I can even, it's drooping. It's already drooping, showing that it has loads of juice. Loads of juice. So there it is. There it is. I can peel the skin even more. Wow. Wow, look at that. Look at the oval. Beautiful. Oh, I hope it won't slip from my fingers. So we have the big reveal. Wow, look at that. Look at that. First time, touching the rambutan. It feels silky and really smooth. So this white part is the one which is edible. We are not eating this. No, no eating this. But we are going to eat the aril. Wow, amazing. Oh, because I was cutting it. So let's see what's inside the aril. We need to see what's inside the aril. So let's split it open. Yeah. Oh, the juice is just dripping. So let me put in another plate. I don't want to lose it. So we put it there. We can just split it open. So this is the flesh part, which is edible. Wow. Wow, look at that. The friend of the lychees. The friend of the lychees. Beautiful. It's the color of the rambutan aril is white or sort of creamish. It is white. So let's keep on going. We are dipping inside. Let's dip inside. And I'm squeezing the juice as well at the same time. Yeah, we need to take out the pit or the seed. Wow. Look at our beautiful rambutan. We have, the seed is quite big, It's quite large. So this seed, it's about, I think, 1.5 centimeters or so, the seed. So it's really hard. It's like a peach seed, or what else? Or if the lychee seed, peach seed, what else is this kind of seed? I'm forgetting. So it's like peach seed, lychee seed, and this is rambutan. Rambutan seed. Amazing. Look at that. Look at that. It's like, again, oval shaped. So what I'm going to do with this seed, I'm going to dry the seed, let it dry, like on the windowsill, and then I'm going to try and sow this seed. I just want to see how, if it can germinate, and just enjoy the germination. But I know it won't grow where I am because of the cold. So what are the growing conditions of the rambutan? The rambutan needs tropical climate. It needs tropical climate so that it grows well. So the tree loves warm temperatures, obviously well-draining soils, and rainy weather. Then it can produce such beautiful, beautiful rambutan. So, just to another emphasis, we do not eat the skin. We throw the skin away. We do not eat the seeds. We unseed the rambutan, and then we can throw the seed away. But if you want, like what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and germinate these seeds, just for interest's sake. Now, the time has come. Let me just go and wash my hands. Then I will be testing the rambutan for the very first time. So let me wash my hands, and then because they are sticky, so I presume the rambutan has lots of sugar because my hands are quite sticky now. So before I enjoy the rambutan, let me just go and wash my hands. I'll leave you just looking at the rambutan. Look at that, amazing. Who doesn't want to stare at this amazing nature? Wow, I would love to just keep the rambutan for whatever long time I can. So let me wash my hands, and then we come and taste. Now it's tasting time. Tasting time of the rambutan. For the very, very, very first time, I'm going to taste the rambutan. So let's see my opinion on the rambutan. So here we go, tasting the amazing rambutan. The seed is there, just laying there. The seed is there. And we have the flesh part of the rambutan. Wow, can I do it? I can. Let me taste it. Mmm. 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 I'm proud of myself for spending a bit of money buying this. Mmm. 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 I tell you, you're missing out. If you are not allergic to exotic fruits, you can go for rambutan. Oh my goodness. As I chew, the juice is just oozing in my mouth. And I don't know where this juice just disappears to. It is awesome. Wow. Wow. Where have I been all these years? And how come I've been missing this fruit? How come? This is delicious. This is refreshing. This is sweet. This fruit is, what can I say? On another level. It's not on this level. It's on another level. Wow. So what I'm going to do, I will give to my family so that each one will try them. And maybe in future, when they pass through the market, when they pass through the market, they might buy this for me. Because there's no way I'm going to afford continuing buying the rambutan. It is sweet. It is crunchy. It is like honey. It tastes like, of course, it's a family of the lychees. Just the way the lychees taste is sort of similar because I've had lychees before. Well, let me go on with the eating of the rambutan. Mm, mm, mm. It produces that flavor, which is really unique and which you just fall in love with, you know. Mm. I need to give myself a pat on the back because I managed to buy the rambutan and then to try it. Look, the juice is even oozing in this plate. Let's just go for it again and try the rambutan. Try the rambutan. I will just find out if there are other ways they use the rambutan. Probably if it wasn't plenty, you could juice it, you know, you could juice it because I like juicing fruits. But you can't, this is just like 6 of them. Oh, in fact, there are, yes, 6. So I think they're too little, I mean, too few to juice. Oh, so let's go on. Mmm. 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 I really like it. Oh, the last bit. Look at that. Awesome. Glittering, smooth, oozing with sweetness. Wow. Mm. 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 This is an unforgettable day where I have had the opportunity to taste the rambutan for the very first time. Amazing. 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 Mm. Mm. So, just read around the benefits of the rambutan. Like any other fruit, the rambutan is rich in minerals and vitamins, and it is rich in minerals and vitamins, just like the lychee, because it's in the lychees family. So that means generally it's good for our well-being. It's good for our well-being. So that's the rambutan. I really love it. I really love it. So I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to have the chance to buy this rambutan. The question is, would I buy it again in future? Yes, I would love to buy it in future. But there are some obstacles. What are the obstacles? The obstacles are that the rambutan is a bit pricey because it is, an exotic fruit. So that's the obstacle. So I have to be thankful for this very time, the very first opportunity to taste the rambutan, because would I buy it again? It's a bit tricky for me, you know. If you know, you know. It's pricey. So that's what we can say. Otherwise, the rambutan is an amazing fruit. It is a fruit, just to have, you know, just to have, and I really like it. And I can say it is one of the strangest fruits I have ever come across. And I don't know which one is stranger, the rambutan or because those are some of among the strangest fruits I know. I don't know which one is the strangest between the rambutan and the dragon fruit. I don't know which one is strangest. But my bet is on the rambutan. I think it takes position as the one of the strangest fruits. I will just, now I'm really keen to know more about fruits, to know more about plants, to know more about other crops, grown worldwide. So I am going to just keep on finding out, when I go to the shops, to the greengrocer, when I go to the market, the fruit and vegetable market, I'll just try to keep on looking to see if I can come across some amazing fruits and vegetables. But as for the rambutan, at the moment, it has taken the first position of being the most loved. As for me, the most loved and the most incredible, stunning fruit I've come across. Let's go back to the charts and hear what people are saying. We go to the charts. Mr. Fox has said, hello. Mr. Fox, greetings to you. It's lovely to have you here, Misty Fox. Oh, I like your name. It's really amazing. It's beautiful. Misty Fox. Beautiful. Welcome to the live stream. Feel free to chat and feel free to, to greet others and just joining the chat. So today, Misty Fox, it's Misty Fox, we have been talking about the rambutan, an amazing exotic fruit which grows in Southeast Asia, in countries like Malaysia, that's where it grows. It's called the rambutan. It also grows in Indonesia. Then Freaking Toast is here. Hello, Freaking Toast. Your name is amazing. Freaking Toast is asking, are you just like every other black woman on YouTube live and you are preaching about God? I am, to answer you, Freaking Toast, I am a black woman and I'm not like any other black woman. Everyone is unique in themselves, So, you are asking me about preaching about God. I think this live is about some fruits, this fruit here. And I'm not, people are free to preach about God, which is wonderful. So everyone is something to do on the platform. Some people can preach about God. Some people can cook. Some people do travel videos. Some people do family videos. So there's all sorts of, like topics, ideas, which people share on YouTube. And I find it fantastic or fabulous. So, freaking toast, thank you so much for asking. Me, I can do anything which comes to my mind. So today, I've decided to do the what's this? The rambutan. So you are welcome to air your views. Ansmana says no food recipe. Yeah, food recipes. When sometimes I do food recipes, and even this one is to do with food, just to show how you can eat the rambutan and showing this incredible fruit. Mr. Fox says, "Do you like spice foods?" Yes, I like spice foods, but I don't like the spice food. I don't like it too spicy. I love moderate spicy food. Yeah, it's very nice to have spice food at some time. Sometimes, yeah. Just as for me, I usually have a variety. Sometimes I do plain food with no spices, and other time I do a moderate spices. So I like spice food. Let's hear what other people are saying. What is behind you? Oh, this is a heater. This is a heater, because it's a this is a heater, and that is just a picture. It's a picture. Yeah. So we have been talking about the this amazing fruit, rambutan. The rambutan. And Smana is saying he likes the picture. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's a beautiful picture. I like it as well. Yeah. I just put it there. It's just a poster. So, um, I just wanted to again talk about the beauty in plants. The beauty in plants. Um, so I was saying, when next time I visit the greengrocer or the market or the supermarket, I'll just try to find out more of these amazing plants. I'll just find out and then come and share them with the audience. Yeah. So today we've been having this wonderful plant. Let's go back to the chat and see what people have been saying. Oh, we have lots of people who have attended the live stream. We have Henry is here. Henry Nauli, yeah, has been enjoying the live stream with us, I presume. And Becky has been here. And X Sono has been here. Oh, I didn't greet my other friend. Hello, Keith Bradley. Oh, I nearly missed your name. Hi, Keith Bradley. It is lovely to have you here today on a cool Sunday morning. I know your time is. I always want to compare time here with the time in USA. Let me just check the time in USA. Let me just check the time in USA. Time in USA. I just love to do that. I don't know why. time in USA. When I type time, it will just come up time in USA. Oh, USA. It's a wonderful place. So time in USA is 19 minutes past 6. Wow, it's early in the morning. Yeah. Today I also did an early live stream because I need to go somewhere after the live stream. So let's just, for interest's sake, let's just see the times in USA. Sunday, 28th of September, um, in Chicago, in Washington, it is 19 minutes past 6 in the morning. In Chicago, it's 19 minutes past 5. And so here, where I am, is 20 past 11. Wow, so we are ahead of time. I think we differ with the USA with about 5 hours. Yeah, on average, 5 hours. Phoenix in USA is, wow, it's middle of the night. In Phoenix, it's 19 minutes past 3. In Los Angeles, it's again, wow, 19 minutes past 3. In Anchorage, it's 19 minutes past 2. In Honolulu, it's just after midnight. Yeah, 19 minutes after midnight. So those are the different time zones. I just love doing that. So the thing, I was thanking Keith Bradley for taking the time in the early hours of Sunday to watch the video, to watch my live stream, because there where he is, it's early in the morning. I'm really grateful, Keith Bradley, for doing that. We also have Jordan was saying the Rambutan are spiky, are pokey. Pokey, oh yeah, they are pokey. Or spooky, I don't know, pokey. They are pokey. Yeah, hence their stunning appearance or appearance. Hence the stunning appearance. So these are our guests for today, of which I am really grateful. Grateful. So far we have had 9 beautiful likes for the live stream. 9 beautiful likes for the live stream. Ansumana is saying, oh, Ansumana has given me like 3 trophies. Wow, Ansumana, that is welcome. Thanks for the, what can I say, for the praises, and the gift of 3 trophies. Ansumana is saying, can you do mushrooms next? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that will be another interesting topic, because when you go to the greengrocer, you find the different varieties of mushrooms. Yeah, I could do that. It's it's worth doing. People need to know what's out there. Yeah, we need to share the ideas, what's happening, what we have in our surrounding. So Aunt Mana has given me some trophy. Wow, thank you. Another trophy from Aunt Mana. So today I've also planned to talk about nature, the beauty of nature. we need to talk about the beauty of nature. I just want to name uh, some of the uh, wonders, or the wonderful wonderful plants we have around us, which present beauty. Just a group. We have citrus fruits. When we hear the word citrus, our mind jumps to limes, lemons, oranges, grapefruits, and the huge one called the pomelo. So, just talking about these amazing group of fruits, um, they are similar in taste, and they are juicy. They are juicy, they are similar in taste, they have a rind. Their skin is called rind. And when you want to access the juicy part of the citrus fruits, you need to peel. You peel the skin, then you access the fruit part of the juice part of the fruit. And when you reveal the citrus fruits, you are amazed by what you see inside. You see the segments, the various segments, which are there to present the juicy part of the fruit. So this is amazing nature. Nature in fruits, nature in trees, and nature in vegetables. We see the amazing nature in flowers, So nature surrounds us, and it's amazing. So again, looking at the citrus fruits, when you peel the rind, you get those segments. Inside the segments, they are like little sacs, like SAC, little pockets or sacs, little pockets or sacs, which are loaded with the amazing juice. So this is the wonder of nature. Citrus fruits are on another level as well, with their brilliant, shiny rind, brilliant, shiny rind. So today is the nature day, part of nature. If you start talking about nature, you will go for how many days? I don't know. The nature is beyond us. There's loads and loads of various fruits in the world. There are various, trees in the world, various vegetables in the world, lots of what else? Flowers in the world. So nature is amazing. So I'm just trying to pick some examples which surround us. So I've started with the wonders of the citrus fruit. So what else do we marvel when we have citrus fruits? What else do we marvel? The little pockets containing the juice. Wow. If you slit the citrus fruit, you will be really amazed. Let me just show you what I'm trying to explain. Let me show you. I'm going to look for a citrus fruit, and then I'll show you what I'm trying to to express what I'm trying to express about the amazing nature. Nature is amazing. Nature is amazing. Citrus fruits are amazing. I'll just grab one citrus fruit from the kitchen and I will show you. Let me do that now. Citrus fruit. We continue with our discussion about the amazing nature. So I'm going to peel this lemon. I'm going to peel this lemon. Let me peel it. Let me peel it. I'm going to use my fingers to peel it. I just want to use, before we peel it, amazing skin. Amazing skin. Look at that. Nature. This and where the stalk was. Look at that. So the color, you just wonder where this color comes from. It's just amazing. So let's peel it. Need to peel it until I go into the inside. It's really hard. I don't know why it's hard. So look, let's peel it together. This is just to showcase the amazing nature. So as I peel, the color inside is whitish, outside is yellowish, and the color inside is pith. We're starting to see the pith. And even if you squeeze the lemon like this, you squeeze it, you'll see some juice on my skin here. So it all starts from the outside. And I think according to the botanists, this juice, it starts, giving that scent, that aroma. Just love it. So I think this juice, which we can press and extract from the rind, it is there to protect the precious inside. Protect from what, you would wonder? You know what always attacks these plants? Protect from the pests. So let's go on to the inside. As I peel this lemon, I am really getting a reward. The aroma, I tell you, it's on another level. But sometimes when you peel the lemon, you need to, you just need to do it far away from your eyes. I'm wearing some glasses, so it will be fine. So because sometimes this juice from the rind is acidic. It is acidic and it can irritate your eyes. That's why we peel when the lemon is like arm's length, like this, arm's length from our eyes. Yeah, just do it arm's length from your eyes and you get a better result. You get a better outcome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Amazing. But it's really hard. Let me keep on trying because we need to accomplish the mission. We don't want to leave the mission unaccomplished. Let's go for it and accomplish the mission. Our mission is just to reveal the wonders of nature. That's a revelation of the wonders of nature. So sometimes we just, brush this aside. Oh, it's just a lemon. Oh, it's just a banana. It's just a, an apple. Oh, it's just a pear. But when um, we concentrate, or we really put our perspective into these fruits, we will really enjoy the wonders of nature. So I am just trying to peel this fruit and, and reveal the wonders of nature. So let's reveal the wonders of nature. Wow, look, it's already, shining there, droplets of the juice, the protective juice, the protective acidic juice. Wow, look at that. The wonders of nature. And we can squeeze, let me just squeeze on my palm, for I love the aroma of the lemon. It is soothing. It is just refreshing. I love the aroma. Yeah. So I'll just keep it there on my skin. Wow, 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 wow. 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 Unbelievable. Let's just squeeze the juice onto our hands. Let's just squeeze the juice onto our hands. So, apart from talking about the amazing Rambutan, we are now going to explore nature. We can explore nature using what we have in our surrounding. But today, I've thought of exploring nature using the citrus fruit. If I have time, I will again explore nature using another fruit I have in the kitchen. So let's go for it. Amazing juice. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is to protect the amazing fruit. That's why when I go shopping, looking for some gels, some shower gels and so on, there are some gels with lemon in them. Yeah, I am beginning to understand why. This is as a result of the wonders of nature. Beautiful. So going back to our lemon, is similar. The peel is similar to the peel of the lime, similar to the peel of the orange, to the peel of the grapefruit, to the peel of the pomelo. And if you peel the pomelo, it's so amazing. You will see the pomelo as if it's smoking, when you peel the pomelo. Yeah, I peeled it another time and I was amazed. But with the pomelo, the rind is really thick. It's really thick. The one which is second in thickness, which has another thick peel, is the grapefruit. Yeah, the grapefruit is another thick peel. I wish I had bought the grapefruit when I went to the market, but I couldn't because I fell in love with the rambutan. So I managed to buy the rambutan. Now, so we have the peel here. Let's continue to explore the wonders of the beautiful nature. And look at this. As we go deep into the fruit, we see the pith. The pith is hanging there. It's stuck there. Look at that. That's the pith. This is nature at its very, very best. Look at that. Nature at its very, very best. This pith is protecting a treasure. There's a treasure there. We only think treasure is gold. No. There's treasure in everything. Look at that. I don't have gold, but I have this treasure. I don't have gold, but I have this treasure. This is a treasure. Just look at that. Look at that. Peeling the pith. And the pith is protecting some treasure. Look at that. Formidable. This is formidable nature. This is formidable. Look at that. Formidable nature. Who would have thought that these fruits are a wonder? These fruits are really amazing. These fruits are stunning, and they are part of our nature, the nature which surrounds us. So we have done the pith. My hands are citrusy, if there's a word like that. My hands are now citrusy, and I love the aroma. So the rind, now the main fruit. Let's go on. After we peel the pith, we have peeled the pith. Then we go to the amazing segments. Let's just look at the segments. And careful again, do it arm's length, because the juice in here, in the lemon, is really can irritate your eyes. So you just need to do it with care. Look at that. It's oozing again now. Now let's just try and separate the segments. Look at that. There's really joy in doing this. You know, there's joy in doing this. We need to see how many segments. It's a bit of a, it depends with the quality of the lemon. Some lemons are easygoing, but some are a bit tough. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm really destroying them. It doesn't matter really. I just want to show you what's inside. So we have the amazing seed. I hope you can see the seed. It's a bit slippery. Yeah, the seed is slippery. There you go. We have the seed there. So I'm going to try and again germinate these seeds. Just try to germinate them. And the seeds are embedded in the segments, Yeah, this is what I've been looking for. So we have, before I go to the inside, let me show you another amazing aspect. So before you go to the inside, we again have a film coat cover. Oh, I can't do this one. There's a film cover which covers the sea, this one. It's because this quality of you see, this is we have double films covering our precious juicy pockets. So this is a film, it covers all over here. This happens with all the citrus fruits. They have this film covering the amazing fruit pockets. We call them sacs, fruit sacs. Yes, yeah. So the amazing film, this one, covers here and also covers the other side and also covers the back, the sort of spine of the citrus fruits, of the lemon, of the pomelo, of the just to name a few of the citrus, uh, lemon, lime, orange, grapefruit, and pomelo. So we have a film coating which covers the fruit. All right, that's fine. It doesn't end there. As you go, oh, there's another thing here which you should know. There's a little strong, it's very strong. There's a little thread here. Wow, nature, I tell you, I just can't understand nature. It keeps on puzzling me. It keeps on giving me some questions, and it keeps on giving me some questions. Some of them I cannot answer. Now we have a string. This one. It's really, really tough. The string runs inside there. Wow. So this string is there as a support membrane. It's a support membrane. That's where our juicy providers hold on to. Wow, look at that. I wish you would see this. I wish I had a microscope. Unfortunately, I don't have a microscope. You would see clearly. So look at our juice providers. So these little pockets there, look at that. These little pockets are the one loaded with juice. Amazing citrus. Amazing nature. Wow, this is unbelievable. Yeah. So we have explored the amazing nature coming from the fruits we so love, and sometimes we take them for granted. We just say, oh, it's a lemon, let's cut the lemon, let's enjoy the lemon in our drink. Let's just squeeze the lemon. Look, it's starting to ooze. Look, it's starting to ooze. Doesn't take time. Look at that. Wow. Then we just say, let's let's cut the lemon. Let's squeeze the lemon. What do we do again? Let's cut it into small pieces. Let's drop it in our drink. Some people love the rind. Let's just drop the rind into our drinks to enjoy the flavor, the aroma, and the benefits of the lemon. Oh, look at it dripping from the from the little pockets. Wow, this is wonder of nature. Wow, look at that. Yeah, it always, it can't stop amazing me. It can't stop amazing me. Look at that. Look at that. We sometimes think, oh, let's just chop a lemon. Let's squeeze on our guacamole. Let's squeeze onto our salads. Let's squeeze into our drinks. And we need to have some second thoughts sometimes, just to think, oh, this wonderful fruit. It's amazing nature. Wow. The thing which also amazes is that these fruits sometimes they come in groups. Yeah, they come in groups, like the citrus group. Yeah, the citrus group. It's a formidable group. And the citrus group is a group which give us vitamins. It is loaded with vitamin C. Yeah, yeah. So vitamins are good for our well-being. Yeah. Okay, like any other food, of course, we do not want to take these fruits like in large quantities. Always moderation. Moderation is the key. Yeah, because there's acid in this citrus fruit. So those who study these fruits, if you read around, you hear them saying, yeah, you can have the citrus fruits, take in moderation, because the acidic nature of the lemons might harm your dentals, you know. So these are some words of advice which we get from the experts. Beautiful. So um, that's the beauty of nature. Yeah, it's really wonderful, really. And see, like this one, we have the film cover here, and the string, the protective membrane. This one, it reinforces, it joins the fruits, the segments together. Yeah, it joins the segments together. Yeah, I wish I would go back to school and learn more and acquire more biology, biology, data, and learn more in biology. So, but anyway, the the knowledge we have is very important. Everyone has some knowledge, and if we share the knowledge, the world becomes a better place, I tell you. Yeah. Imagine the joy I'm having in just, breaking the segments, just having these segments of the amazing, of the amazing lemon. Wow. This is just joy. This is just a way to drive away that stress. That stress. People call it stress. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at the segments. Look at the pockets here and the thin film here. You just pull it apart. You pull it apart. Wow, look at that. And there, the big reveal. Wow, this one is really nice. Look at that. The big reveal. The fruit pockets. The juicy fruit pockets. Wow, look at that. Oozing. Oozing. Lemon. Citrus. Wow, this is amazing. I really love the lemons. I really like the citrus family. Yeah. But of course, taking in moderation. The citrus family. Let's just squeeze this lemon and see what happens. Wow, look at that. The thing I like about the lemon is that it doesn't stain. The lemon doesn't stain your clothes, but the orange does, and the other ones do stain your clothes. But this one, the juice is sort of colorless. Look at that. Look at that. Look at amazing lemon. It's dropping into a plate, so that's fine. It's dropping into the other. See, I said plate. It's dropping into here, into the rinse. So we can squeeze out the lemon juice. Amazing. Look at that. Yeah. I'm really having a good time. I'd never really um, gone deeper into nature. But wow, look at that. And Smana is saying bye for now. See you next time. Adios. Adios, and Smana. Yeah. So I think I can safely say that uh, When we have an interest in nature, we begin to respect like everything around us. We begin to have that respect. Um, so imagine, what is nature? All these things we see around us are a product of nature. You see? So we begin to marvel, we begin to be thankful for having the privilege to have these things around us. Yeah, it's really, really amazing. It's really wonderful. Yeah, it's wonderful. So I can bring another fruit. See, sorry. I can bring another fruit. Yeah. There's no yeah, you can always, if you rub your hands with the lemon juice, oh, it feels supple and fresh. Feels supple and fresh. Wow, I love this. It feels supple and fresh. I'm going to take another fruit. Um, this time it's not a citrus fruit. And before I go to the other fruit, wow, I'm just smelling lemony. It's really lovely. Smelling lemony. Wow, this is lovely. So I'm going to go to another fruit. Before I go to the other fruit, which we are going to, just chat, just, um, enjoying their presence. The fruits are in our presence. So I will just, uh, just again talk a little bit more about the citrus fruits. The citrus fruits grow from trees, and it's really good to know that the citrus fruits are really grown worldwide. However, they like tropical, warm. I don't know why trees tend to like warm. They like warm climate. Maybe it's because of the sun, because they need to carry on with photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is that uh, the making of food in plants is called photosynthesis. So maybe that's the reason why plants, most of them are here, oh, they like warm temperature, warm temperature, warm temperature. Except a few, of course. There are some plants which doesn't mind the warm temperature. They will take advantage when the sun spells, then they grow quick, and then winter comes, they go into hibernation. So there are some plants like that. I think, for example, the apple tree can sustain, can keep on being lively in a cold country, and the pear tree can keep on, and the pears, the plums, the damsons, they don't mind really. They'll hold on until summer comes, then they flower, they produce their fruits, and then they rest a bit. But some of these trees, like the citrus, they just need like warmth, they like warmth. But of course, you can always try to grow them. If you're in a cold country, you can grow them like in indoors, making some greenhouses where they can grow. So, coming back to our citrus fruits, the citrus fruits grow from trees, and then after some time, you see their bright flowers, They produce really lovely flowers. I've seen flowers of lemon trees. I've seen flowers of orange trees, and they produce a lot of flowers, in all the branches. You'll see this beautiful, lovely, flowers, growing in in these citrus plants. So after flowering, wow, you'll be amazed at the number of bees which visit these trees. You see lots of bees coming over to pollinate the citrus trees. Then within no time, you'll see the little round, because the nature of citrus fruits is that they are sort of roundish and some are oval. You see, like the lemons, they are sort of oval, but the oranges are sort of round. The pomelo is round, and what's the other? The limes are sort of round. So after the flowering period, as the flowering period is going on, you'll see the production, the emergence, they emerge, the little fruits start to emerge, and most of them will be just dark green. Their first appearance for most of these varieties, they will be dark green little fruits. Then you see them within no time. You see these fruits growing and growing. They become green, green, green. Then there'll come a time when they start showing their true colors, you know, like what people do. People sometimes show their true colors. So the citrus fruits are funny. They also start to show their true colors, and they start showing that spectacular. If it's the orange, oh my God, it is that orange color which you really love. If it's the lemon, it will start to show the amazing lemon color, this yellow color. So within a time, the fruits become bulky, they become large in size, and they will be there shining in the trees with their spectacular color, the orange color for the orange, the yellow color for the lemon, the green. But funny enough, most of the limes will just maintain. They won't show their true. They won't show any other color. But some will slightly go to yellowish color. But most limes will just, they are like resistant to change. They just, just wait there in their green color. So that's amazing nature. Nature is wonderful. Nature is formidable. So you see these citrus fruits shining in the trees. Oranges are shining. Pomelos are showing their formidable force with their huge size. The limes are just there, like crouching in the corner with their green color and their and their small size. But the dominance, I think, comes from the grapefruit. The grapefruit is the dominant one, maybe, according to me, because the grapefruit would just be hanging there. You would think it's about to drop from the tree, presenting its orange, like reddish, color. And you see the grapefruit glittering in the tree. Amazing nature. So it is really wonderful just to have a look at these fruits as they like hang, as they hang like what? They hang like fruits of the baobab. They'll be hanging like that in the trees, you know, hanging like fruits of the baobab. You see the citrus fruits shining there. So, what can we say? Wonders of nature. The citrus are a good example of the wonder of nature. So This is what we can say about the amazing nature we see from when we grow the citrus fruits. There's also um, there's also another fruit I think I have left among the citrus fruits. It looks like an orange. People call them tangerines. Wow, tangerines are also my favorite. I love tangerines. When I see them, like when they're in the tree, when they're ready, they're very easy to pick. You just like give them a slight like pull. There you have your tangerine. And unlike oranges, they are a bit resistant. You just have to put more force to pull them. Even which ones? Lemons. Yeah, they're a bit resistant. They just stick to their fruit stock. They just want to remain there in the tree. So you give a bit of force to, you know, to harvest them. But the tangerines sort of relaxed. You just go there on the tree, you just pick them without any force. There you go. Sometimes when you pick the tangerines, um, they can even come, they can even come off and leave part of their skin there in the tree. You see? Amazing nature. So, that's the nature for us. Amazing. And we need to just to be thankful, when we see these fruits in the market and we know they've come a long way. By long way, I mean um, planting them, having them grow into tall trees, having them producing these beautiful flowers, having them produce these beautiful fruits, and then we come and pick them and just that's good to really to just uh, take note that these fruits are a part of the amazing nature. So we have added another fruit among the citrus fruits, the tangerines. The tangerines. So we have limes, citrus fruits, we have lemons, we have oranges, and we have the tangerines. And um, not forgetting the amazing pomelo. The amazing pomelo. Um, so worldwide, like I've said, the citrus fruits really grow like worldwide, except of course when there's too much cold, they don't really like that. And it is said that lots grow in Asia, in Australia as well. There's lots of citrus fruits growing there. And the oranges just round and sweet. But if you do not put much effort in their cultivation, some oranges can turn up sour. So you need to just be uh, to have that to be careful in their cultivation so that they keep their sweetness. The lemons, of course, are the powerhouse of sourness. The lemons are the powerhouse of sourness. Sometimes you just hesitate, to put them in your mouth because of the acidic taste in them. So you just, I can't take a lemon as it is. That's why people love lemon juice, because it's sort of diluted, and people just squeeze a little bit of juice because it's not that harsh. It doesn't give those chills. Oh, a lemon. So we have the lemon, which is sour. The powerhouse of sourness is the lemon. But of course, in that sourness, there is some incredible benefits. There's loaded with vitamins, especially vitamin C. Grapefruit, one of the large fruits we have. Of course, you cannot beat the pomelo. The grapefruit, loaded with lots of vitamin, lots of juices, lots of vitamin there. It's also round. Usually the grapefruit is round and comes in a yellowish, reddish, color. Yeah, that's the grapefruit. The limes, they also have their distinctive, flavor. They have that tartness in them, the limes, and most of them, they keep their green exterior color, the green exterior color. The tangerines, wow, I love those ones because some of them are called, the tangerines come in two types. There are ones which are really easy to peel. They're the the what do you call this? The greengrocers call them easy peelers, easy to peel, easy peelers. Some people call them tangerines. Some people call them, they call them mandarins or tangerines. So the easy peelers or the tangerines or the mandarins are really small. They are smaller than, yeah, I think they are, yeah, they are small. They are smaller than most oranges. But you never know. Out there, I think there I've seen some tiny, tiny oranges. I saw some. So next time I go to the market, I'll look for the tiny, tiny oranges and I will, yeah, I'll look for those and then maybe give them a taste. So the tangerines are also called mandarins. They are amazing. I love their juicy nature, and most of them are really sweet. But you know what? Like I've said, with oranges, with mandarins or tangerines, yeah, some of them might come up being very sour. You'd think, oh, am I eating a lemon? So it depends with the care they got during the cultivation. So the mandarins, amazing, also called the tangerines, amazing citrus. So we have two people in the house. That's really amazing. I am really thankful for that. We have 11 likes. Wow, that's beautiful. Can we beat the record? The last record in the live was 15. No, was it 15? Yeah, we had 15 likes. That was amazing. That was the last record we had. So let's just beat this Olympic record and go to 16. Let's beat the Olympic record of 15 and go to 16. We need to have a laugh sometimes, we need to have a laugh and not, just enjoy life. So I was talking about the citrus fruits, amazing group, a formidable group of fruits, where nature is really its best. When you think of the colors of the fruit, you think of the different taste of the fruits. When you think of their appearance, you really start to marvel nature. It's really amazing. So why citrus fruits? Citrus fruits, you know, really, they've really taken part of most of our life. You know, people have just, you know, They do take citrus fruits in one way or another. Um, I have enjoyed at one time in an orange cake. Imagine that, a lemon cake. You just you just love the flavor. If it's a lemon cake, wow, you just love the flavor. So uh, we have been having the citrus family, in our day-to-day lives. Um, People having flavors of lemon cake, people having flavors of grape juice. You hear someone saying, "Oh, I love grape juice." Someone will say, "Oh, I love orange juice," and someone will say, "Oh, I wouldn't mind having um, a lemon cake." So these citrus fruits, they have been playing a pivotal, we say pivotal role in our lives, in our nutrition, in our day-to-day enjoyment of what we have from nature. So they are there to give us, citrus fruits are there to give us minerals, they give us fiber, and they they sort of just bring joy to us. If you hear, for example, as for me, if I go to the supermarket and I see a lemon cake, I just feel I just like imagine the juice of the lemon in my mouth. So they are tempting, lemon cake, orange cake. They become so tempting to buy. But of course, it's upon to anyone's choice to have them or not. So citrus fruits, a formidable group, been in our lifetime, you know, ever since time memorial. That's what people say. We have been having them ever since time memorial. And it is, you are really privileged if you happen to be in a place where you can easily grow a lemon tree, an orange tree, a grapefruit tree, a pomelo tree, or a tangerine or mandarin tree. Yeah, just give them a go. Try them. You never know. You might succeed in growing them. So on that point, let me show you my citrus fruit. I just keeping my fingers crossed that this particular tree is going to make it during the frost period, when it becomes a bit cold. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed, and I think I'm going to try and protect it so that it cannot succumb to 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 frost. Let me just show you my citrus fruit, uh, how it is flourishing. Let me show you this amazing citrus fruit, which is really making me happy. Let me tell you. Uh, I need to put it on the chair. Let me put it here so that you see the citrus fruit, which is flourishing. There we go. Here is the citrus fruit. This one, I can lift it a bit. Look at that. This is my citrus fruit. This one. It is a lemon tree. And it just grew from nowhere. I think I put some seeds. Let me just break one of the leaves. Yeah. Wow. This is the lemon. This is a lemon tree, and I've just broken a lemon, a lemon leaf here. I squeeze it like this. Squeeze it like this. Just squeeze it. I tell you, that's why there's something called lemon balm. These leaves, they are so aromatic. You love them. They smell so nice. Wow. I'm tempted to break another leaf. Or should I leave it? Maybe let me break the bottom one. Wow. 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 You would certainly love it. If you grow the lemon tree, you would certainly, wow, love it. The aroma is exceptional. So I've been at one time, just when I was walking around the garden, the backyard garden, I saw this plant. It was really small. Then I said, "Oh, what kind of plant is this?" Then I did what I've done here, just to break the leaf, and smell it. So I realized that it is a lemon tree. It is a lemon tree growing. So it has been growing together. Imagine, it has been growing together. Let me show you. Look at that. It has been growing together with some tomatoes. So the tomatoes, I picked some of them earlier, like a while ago, and we still have these little ones here. And but the thing is, frost is around the corner, so we are just hoping that the tomato tree or the tomato plant will be able to sustain the weather. But let's see, time will tell. Even it's still, even, we are in autumn now, it's still flowering. So this is the tomato plant. Oh, the tomato is not a tree, it's a plant. It's growing together with the amazing lemon tree. They are sharing the same planter. Wow, amazing. Look at that. Look at that. This is the tree, the lemon tree, and together they are together with the tomato plant in this planter. Wow, wow, this is amazing. So I'll just let them grow together, and this is the planter. Oh, it's heavy. This is the planter where the lemon tree is growing. So what I'm going to do, when winter comes, I'm going to, oh, sorry. When winter comes, I'm going to put this plant indoors, this lemon plant. I'm going to put it indoors and try to protect it from frosts. Or else I will look for a covering and then just cover it up so that it doesn't succumb to frost. So we can easily try, loving nature, growing these plants, and and enjoy them, So this is the lemon tree I'm trying to grow. So let me put it back outside. and then we will, oh, look at that. It's really about maybe 12 centimeters or 20 centimeters in height. This lemon tree. Amazing. Look at that. Amazing lemon tree, which I'm trying to protect. Hopefully, it will make it, and hopefully, soon we'll have the amazing fruits, the amazing lemons. Hopefully, we'll have the amazing lemons. So, the thing is, we can try, you know, if you don't have much space to grow these beautiful plants, you can always try to grow them in pots, So hopefully that lemon tree will be able to survive the cold and will be able in future to give us the amazing lemon fruits, the amazing lemon. Oh, we are so happy that we have two people in the beautiful house. Two people in the beautiful house. Thank you so much for staying put. It is always a blessing. It is always something to be thankful for when you have friends ready to to carry you through, in whatever you are doing. So this is all we need, you know. It's part of our life, helping each other here and there, here and there, here and there, here and there. Imagine, there are lots of instances where we ask for help, loads of instances. So this particular one is one of them. This particular one is one of them. And I'm really happy and grateful that we have people out there who are willing to give their time and just to be with you as part, as part of the audience. That's really something to be grateful for. So I'm really having a wonderful time. I'm really having the greatest of all times, of being on this platform and just chatting the day away. I'm just chatting the day away. Imagine, we said this week we are setting the 120 minute mark. Surprisingly, how the time flies, when you are doing what you like doing, and the time is just going. It's just going. And I never thought I would just, be chatting with friends for like 2 hours. But this is happening. It's really something to be grateful for. Something to be grateful for. Yeah. I'm happy and I'm grateful for that. So it has been a wonderful live stream. Wow, I love the live streams. I love them. Yeah. Because when you are doing live stream, you have the chance to chat here and there, and you have the chance to listen to other people, and you have the chance to allow people to chat, among themselves. That's what we all are looking for, and it is formidable. It is awesome. We have 12 likes. Are we going to reach the 16 today? Let's just reach the 16, It's a Sunday. Sunday is a day to be happy. So 16 likes will be the ultimate goal, ultimate goal. Let's go for the 16 likes. I'll be, really grateful for 16, because each day, it's like in life, you need just to, sometimes we want just to go from one step to another, from this step to another. So our step today, it's not like we are going to buy a Bentley, no. We are not going to buy a Ferrari. Our step today is just to go to 16. Let's just reach the 16 likes, then we are good to go. Yeah, so we need to it's just a laugh. I'm thankful for the 12 likes. I'm just, finding time just to be cheerful, to be happy. Thank you ever so much, whoever has given me the 12 likes. It's really incredible. It's heartwarming. It's what else can I say? It's pleasant. It is satisfying, and I'm grateful. Um, so we are going to reach our 120 minute. By 120, I mean a minute mark. We have set out the goal. I always talk about goals, goals, goals. When you set a goal, you need um, to plan how you are going to achieve the goal. So when we set, it's like those who start, what is it called? Those who start like psychology, is it psychology or personal development? They talk about SMART goals, setting up the plan so that ultimately you achieve your goal. So my goal is to reach the 120-minute mark. Yeah. So I'm happy because the audience is beautiful. I have a beautiful audience. Wow. The audience, I tell you, is beautiful. And they're always along, they always come along to chat and to give their ideas as well, which is formidable. So um, I always try to say we need to set SMART goals. SMART goals are like objectives, or are like the steps which you need to take so that you reach the ultimate goal. So SMART objectives, you need to know what exactly do you want to do. How are you going to do this? Do you think you are going to achieve this? Is it worth doing? And within the time you have, do you think you can achieve that? So SMART goals are worthy to achieve. You need to have that plan. So I'm really happy because my goal is to do the live stream for about 120 minutes, which we have. And surprisingly, we are only 2 minutes away. Wow. Who doesn't like that? When your SMART goal achieved, you feel happy, you feel satisfied, and um, you feel really awesome, or you feel grateful. So today we have been talking about the rambutan. Let me not forget. Let's we not forget. Let's we not forget. We were talking about the rambutan. The rambutan is an amazing fruit, native to Southeast Asia, native to countries like Malaysia and Indonesia. This fruit is extraordinary. It is outstanding. It has outstanding hairs which are soft, and when you see them, they are stunning. You would think they are spikes. No, they are not. They are just soft. So the rambutan got its name from these hairs here. Got its name from the hairs, and the fruit is oval shape When you slit it open, there is a seed waiting for you in the inside. This is the seed which you see. And when you split it open, there's flesh which is in there, covering, coating the seed. And this is where the seed, you know, and the juicy arrow sits. And unfortunately, I've just consumed this juice. I mean the arrow. So the rambutan got its name from the hairs. These hairs. The white stuff in there is white as snow. When you open it, you are surprised. It's white as snow. And the only thing which is edible is that white stuff. You don't eat this skin. Never eat the skin. Never eat the seeds. It's only the arrow, which you scrape. You just peel it from the seed and you eat that, you know. So I am really happy because the rambutan shows the wonders of nature. I've watched this rambutan. Now, let me just show you again what's inside. I just want to show you the flesh. So this is the flesh. This is what you eat. And I removed the seed, you know. The seed will be sitting, it sits there in the inside. So we said the rambutan is a stunning fruit. We also talked about the importance of nature. Nature is really awesome. And we have nature all around us. And I talked about the citrus fruits. The citrus fruits are amazing. We have citrus fruits as part of our lives. We have been consuming citrus time immemorial. Citrus fruits, lemons, oranges, grapefruits, pomelo, tangerines, which are also called mandarins. Extremely beautiful. So let me thank the audience just by reading the names of the audience. We have, KM Jamaica, lovely to see you here. KM has joined us. He's saying hi. He's a good friend. KM Jamaica says, good day, my friend. Yeah, how have you been doing, KM Jamaica? I've been doing fine. Oh, we have 13 likes at the moment. That's amazing. KM Jamaica says, you're welcome. I'm so grateful for you too. That's beautiful to hear, KM Jamaica. And lovely to have you here in the live chat. So we had people like, I'm just reading through, Ansmana was here. And we have Misty Fox was here. And we also had Freakin' Toast was here. We also had the audience from Jordan is Sigma. Thank you. Kit Bradley. We had him here. And we also had Henry Nauluzi. We also had Becky. We also had Sono. Thank you, beautiful audience, for spending this beautiful time with me. Just know you are greatly appreciated. We've reached our 120 mark, and with some bonus, it's now 124. That's pretty cool, so they say. Bye for now.